Good morning, everyone. Uh, it's really good to see you all, and it's being. I feel absolutely uh, delightful and happy. When I come in this platform and get the opportunity to interact with you all, or maybe keep something or my point in front of you. Okay, what I feel that we all should know. Okay, today we will talk about the a different kind of growth, different kind of progress, different kind of developmental stages a child goes through from the age group of 0 till 18. And in order to fulfill those growth and progress, development, whatever you say, what are the necessities in the environment, right? So let's start with 0 to 3. We all know that is a very important phase in a child's life. The child's growth is unconscious and it occurs through absorption, like whatever the child is seeing absorbs, right? And this is how his growth or progress takes place. This is an important period in child's life because his ability to focus and the capacity to absorb information from this entire environment, from his or her immediate environment, is tremendous. Whatever the child will see, whatever the child will come in contact, whatever will be there in the environment, child would immediately capture. Okay, so this is how his growth takes place. Now, as an adult or as a parent, what we are supposed to keep in mind, so that the child's progress is taking place properly. The need for a child's life at this age is that we should give a stimulating environment and exposure, to the child, the lots of experience, so that the child can get the exposure, right? He understands how the world looks like, right? A lot of experiences, he takes it, and this is how he develops his mental library. Okay, his experiences, his knowledge. So you can understand one thing is that if we limit his environment, if we don't make his environment that stimulating, his exposure will be less or limited, and his progress and growth will be also limited. Right? Now let's concentrate to the next stage of developmental phase, that is age group 3 to 6 years. Now what happens to 3 to 6 years? We all know that our child starts going to school, they start growing up, they can share their thoughts. Okay, the child begins to bring the accumulated knowledge, okay, or whatever the knowledge he is able to see, he is able to accumulate knowledge, from his unconscious mind to his conscious mind. All those days the knowledge was stored in his unconscious mind. Now he is able to bring his accumulated knowledge from his unconscious mind to his conscious mind. His inner discipline, his inner obedience is now started developing, okay, forming. So that is the reason you will see that when the child is at this age, like at the age of 4, 5, 6, when children are going to schools or at home, we try to kind of give them a disciplined environment. We try to teach in a different way what is good, what is bad, because this is where his self-discipline and obedience is starting from him. Now in addition to this, he also starts understanding the reality, that how the real world looks like. Okay, he uses his creativity and imaginative, also at times the imaginative activities, okay, and this is how he connects his mind with the real world. He sees what is there outside, and then develops an imagination. So this is very important, you know, like this. Now, what do you need to give as an adult to your child at this age? The child continue to enjoy this kind of stimulating environment. So you need to give the stimulating environment and meaningful work to develop his powerful attention and self-discipline. Because when the child will be engrossed in activity, when the child will be engrossed in meaningful activity, his inner discipline and inner part of attention will also be also develop. We all know that, we have all seen that when the child is engrossed into an activity which he like, however in whichever way you want to disturb the child or poke the child, or you want to say okay, let's go and do this work, the child will not move from that place, right? Now let's come to 6 to 9, and definitely at this age you start thinking about the child's academic growth and all those things, right? Now the child starts building his skills that he needs for his academic growth. Okay, this is the time we should start thinking about giving him more and more academic growth exposure in the environment where his academic growth or academic aspects of his life started growing. So what do you need at the time? You need the academic subjects to start with, so that he knows, okay, these are his academic subjects and his path of learning starts, and he needs lot of opportunities. As parents, as teachers, since we are introducing these academic subjects to our children, we need a lot of effort to develop that love, that desire, that what I call initiative in child to be involved with the academic subjects, right? So this is the thing. Then only you will see that okay, there is an academic growth in child. Child is actually liking, enjoying what is he doing. Now let's follow to 9 to 12. Okay, now 9 to 12 the child begins to learn and absorb informations, knowledge of his universe. Okay, now he is using his conscious mind to acquire knowledge. Now when he is flipping through the pages, when he is reading the subjects, his understanding what is about everything, about what is called in English, a little bit of Hindi, little bit of geography, right? His cognitive skill, his cognitive knowledge, when it is related to academic knowledge, is developing. What do you need to give the child? He needs the academic subjects again. So you will see that from 9 to 12, the number of his academic subjects increases, isn't it? As he begins to excel his, learning about the universe. So maybe in some schools, is just till 3 to 6, the child was learning maybe 5 subjects. Okay, 6 to 12 the child will start, or 9 to 12 the child will start learning 2 more subjects in addition. So definitely the horizon of his academic subject should increase. And let's emphasize on 12 to 18. We all feel that 12 to 18 is the age when children start exploring, they become independent, and at times as adult, as parent, we have a lot of complaint that my child doesn't listen to me. Now why is that? From the age group of 12 till 18, the child begins to explore the areas of interest in his life. He starts to exploring what I like, what I don't like. This is the age when he decides what he wants to become. What he wants to become. And that is the reason you must be seeing as a parent also, and as a part of the academic curriculum also, a lot of information has been introduced as a part of the curriculum, what you call, from different kind of professions, like how a defense looks like, how a doctors looks like. So we give them a lot of information. It's only because the child explores the areas of his interest, and this is the time when the child decides, yes, I am going to become whatever it is, so and so, I'm going to follow this profession. So what does he need at the time? He needs freedom to make his own choice in life. Because if the child has been given the freedom and the child knows, okay, this is where my interest lies, I should become this one, like I love to become, I want to become doctor because this is where my interest lies. Then he will see, in his future life, child will not only excel in his profession, the child will also enjoy. He will be at peace with his own decision, with his own inner self. Mostly what happens, or maybe earlier what is to happen, what the child decides, okay, I want to become IS officer, whatever, but parent wants my child to become doctor. So there is a collision, because the child has already explored that my areas of interest lies in this, and parents feel that no, right? So this is very important, that as the child explores his areas of interest, as the child knows that this is what I want to become, parents also should give the enough freedom to the child, okay, and tell that, okay, let's decide, let's be wise and let's decide what you want to become. You have full freedom, right? Then the observations and the needs comes together, and this is how the proper progress, proper growth, proper development, proper happiness of your child comes, right? So this is all about the stages or the different kind of developmental stages a child undergoes, and observing those developmental stage, what are the needs or what are the stimulation that we should give in the environment, we should keep in mind, right? Okay, this is it for the day. I just wanted to emphasize on these things because at times we as parents also, we are in dilemma, even the child also remains in dilemma. So it becomes easy for us, when we know that, okay, this is and when we observe our child and we feel that these are his progress, these are his areas of interest, and so I need to give this. So what happens, the entire environment moves in a very in a very congenial, in a very harmonious way, right? So this is for the day. I'll say bye bye to all of you. I'll come and see you next time. Till that time, please take care of your health and be happy. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.